After coaching my sons last year, I felt that I should coach this group right over here of young players. The Chancellor and John agreed. For most of this year, I really didn't think about retirement, which is true of every year. I think some people have had me being retired about 10 different times, but I thought about it this year, and obviously when we hit the stretch that we hit, where I didn't coach very good, we didn't play very good, we lost those 4 games, I felt that this was the time. Last Friday, I talked to John about this. It was unfortunate that the press conference had to be in the middle of that, and we hadn't had a chance to meet. John, the Chancellor, and I, he's got a lot harder job than I've got. So we really didn't have a solution. So what I said was all I could say, and people took that like they always do, as me not talking or the university not. We had nothing to say other than this has to be worked out. We met for 45 minutes yesterday afternoon. Everything was worked out. Most everything, not quite, but most everything. The basics. I will work with John. I will work with the Chancellor. I'm so thrilled to be at this university and continue. I wouldn't know what else to do anyway. The university had a plan, and I was a part of that plan. And that plan is now in place. I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled to be retired. I've felt better the last 2 days than I've felt in 47 years. I think someone said that Adrian should get an older mentor to help him coach. Adrian Autry does not need an older mentor to help him coach. He can coach. He's not here as a recruiter or a player. He's here as a coach. And he knows how to coach. And he's got a couple of assistants that both are good enough to be head coaches. There will be no problem coaching going forward. None. My wife told me not to put that in there. I don't listen to everything. There's been a lot said about they haven't treated me right. That's not true. None of that is true. I would like to thank one group most of all. Cliff Winters hired me 47 years ago right over there. It was 5 people, 2 didn't want me. It was 2-2 really, and Cliff was luckily the chairman. And I told him I was going to Rochester, and he says, "No, you're not." It's a story that's been told a little bit, but not a lot. He says, "You're going to coach here." And I said, "Yes, I am." He said, "We're giving you 3 years." I said, "I need 4. I just wanted to make sure I could get 4. I didn't think anything about 47. There's one group, 2 groups I have to talk about. Our fans, I didn't think it would happen. They fooled me. They came in the weather. They came in the winter. They walked across campus. It didn't matter if it was 0. Now if it's 0, the media tells you not to go to the grocery store. They came to the games. 31,000 people, 0, -10 wind chill, 6 feet of snow on the ground. They came to the games. That's what Syracuse basketball is. It's not me. It won't be Adrian. It's not the university. It's the fans. They made our program. And I'd like to say one last thing about the media as I speak to you for the very last time. So good. So glad. I love most of the media. In fact, almost all of it. I've had two people cover me for longer than they wanted to. Don and Mike. We never agree. Well, that's an exaggeration. We don't agree, but we keep talking. I can't tell you the love I have for Syracuse University and Syracuse. When I picked Syracuse as the place I wanted to live a long time ago with Rick Pitino and our wives, and they picked Paris, Bermuda, and California, I picked Syracuse. They all walked away. Guess what? I'm still here. Thank you.